Aleena and her mother and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by lush green hills, there lived a cheerful girl named Aleena and her loving mother, Nadia. They lived in a small cottage where laughter echoed through their humble home. Despite their meagre means, they were content, supporting each other through life's challenges. One bleak day, Nadia returned home looking worried. She sat down with a heavy sigh. Nadia, Aleena, my dear, we've run out of food. I don't know how we'll eat this week. Aleena, cheerfully, we can still find a way. Let's go to the market tomorrow. Maybe we can trade something for some food. The next morning, determined to help, Aleena rummaged through their belongings. She found an old rusty kettle that had seen better days. Aleena, I'll take this to the market. We can get something to eat. Nadia, nodding. That's a good idea, Aleena. Just be careful and don't wander too far. At the market, Aleena encountered a peculiar old man who seemed to be selling strange items. Old man, what do you have to trade, young girl? Aleena, holding up the kettle. I have this old kettle. Can I trade it for some food? The old man squinted at the kettle and then grinned. Old man, I won't give you food, but I will offer you something magical instead. These are magic beans? A little skeptical but intrigued, Aleena agreed. She walked back home, clutching the small pouch of beans tightly. Nadia, surprised, what did you bring back, Aleena? Aleena, I traded the kettle for these magic beans. They're supposed to be special. Nadia, sighing, they sound wonderful, but they're still just beans. We need food now. Feeling discouraged, Aleena decided to plant the beans in their garden to see if anything magical would happen. They watered the soil and went to bed, dreaming of the adventures the next day might bring. The next morning, something extraordinary had occurred. Overnight, a gigantic beanstalk had grown high into the sky, reaching far above the clouds. Aleena gasps. Mother, look, the beanstalk. Nadia, astonished. We have to be cautious. It could be dangerous. But Aleena's curiosity got the better of her. Without waiting for her mother's approval, she decided to climb the beanstalk, eager to see where it led. As she ascended, the air turned magical, filled with the scent of flowers. Finally, she reached the top and beheld a magnificent land filled with golden trees, dazzling flowers, and shimmering waterfalls. In the distance, she saw a giant castle. Aleena, excitedly, this is amazing. However, she soon heard thunderous footsteps. Fearing she might be seen, she hid behind a bush as a gigantic giant came into view. Giant, grumbling, fee, fee, fo, foom. I smelled the blood of an Englishman. Realizing she needed to act quickly, Aleena decided to explore the castle. Inside, she found an array of treasures, including a golden harp and a hen that laid golden eggs. Aleena, whispering, these can change our lives forever. But just as she grabbed the hen, the giant returned. Realizing someone was in his castle, he thundered, Giant, who's stealing my treasures? Fearful yet determined, Aleena rushed back towards the beanstalk, clutching the hen tightly. The giant chased after her, roaring louder with every step. As she reached the beanstalk, Aleena quickly began to climb down, the giant only a few steps behind. Nadia, seeing the giant, Aleena, hurry! With a burst of energy, Aleena chopped down the beanstalk just as the giant reached the ground. The beanstalk collapsed with a mighty crash, sending the giant tumbling back to his castle. Breathing heavily, Aleena held the hen close to her chest, heart racing. Nadia, embracing her, "You did it, my brave girl. You saved us." With their newfound treasure, they thrived. The golden hen provided them with enough food to last a lifetime, and they shared their blessings with neighbours and friends. From that day forward, Aleena and Nadia lived happily, reminding everyone that courage, love, and a bit of magic can lead to a brighter tomorrow. And they lived happily ever after.